What's up, everybody? Greg here from Angry Bees Apiary, and we have our first swarm of the season. So it is official. Swarm season has started, and this is a pretty, you can't ask for an easier one here for your first swarm. So like we always do, we're going to go ahead and try to find the queen on this and go ahead and get them into this swarm box here, and then we'll come back later on tonight when they all go in the box, and we will go ahead and take them back to our apiary. So like we always do, we're going to go ahead and try to film this and see if we can find the queen.
Good luck, peasant.
And if we can't, doesn't really matter, we're going to go ahead and catch them anyway. So stay with me. Greg from Angry Bees, our first swarm of the season. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead, and we have a little trick here we can do. We take one of these frames, and you can kind of see that the bees are already kind of going after these frames from last year. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see if we put a frame down here like this, and they should all kind of smell that wax, and they'll start going onto this frame. And while they're doing that, we can go ahead and look for the queen. If we can find her, then this will be super easy. And as you can see, they're already starting to go onto this frame. And while we're doing this, we're going to go ahead and look for the queen. Now, like we always talk about, it is a pretty nice day out here today, and this swarm here is pretty docile. That doesn't mean we won't get stung. More than likely we won't get stung, but again, if you're unsure or you feel a little bit uncomfortable doing this, you can see, I hope you guys can see that they're and you can just see how these bees really can just sense that frame, and they come right over on it, just like as if it was part of their colony, and they already will start working these combs, getting them ready for the queen to start laying eggs. And you can kind of see how they're all focused on this frame right here as they come over, and they're all on the frame. Now we're going to keep our eye out here for the queen, because obviously if we can get the queen in this box, then we are in really good shape. We want to try our best not to squish any of them. We'll go ahead and put another frame down here. It's funny because sometimes the queen is extremely easy to find, and sometimes the queen, you just never ever see her. So we hope we can find her, especially on a swarm that's near the ground like this, where you know you can't cut a tree branch and just drop it into the box. You kind of have to get them up off the ground. Okay guys, so as you can see, now we didn't find the queen. We looked and looked and looked, but that's not unusual. There's a lot of bees here, but the way the bees are acting, we kind of can tell that we have her in this box. Now we don't want to mess with the box too much, because if we do, they may abscond what we want them to do is we want them to accept this box as their new home and get them to stay. If we start tearing frames out of here, looking to see if we got her, there's a high likelihood that they're going to abscond. And if we don't have her, then when we come back here in a couple hours, the box will be empty anyway, and the bees will either be back where they started from, which is right over there, and you can see all the bees have basically cleared out, or they will fly somewhere else, you know, probably on a tree branch or somewhere like that. So more than likely we have her in there. We're gonna go ahead and let this soak until tonight, and we're gonna come back and get it, and then that will be the first one of the new 2026 swarm season. So thank you guys. We'll see you soon.